All right, guys.
Are we starting?
Yeah, we can start.
All right, guys. I guess we're all acclimated with the format here.
Parents strongly caution the following programs are intended for mature audiences over the age of 18. These programs may contain some material that many parents would not find suitable for children and may include intense violence, sexual situations, coarse language, and suggestive dialogue.
My name is Vianci. With
Benny.
me as always,
Benny.
Maverick Prasad.
we are Let's Talk. This is Let's Talk After Dark, where anything goes and everything's on the table. And big shout out to our unofficial sponsor, Baby Fat Winter Coats with the Fur. The reason your daughter got pregnant in high school.
Facts.
All right.
She would walk around that honey bun.
Oh, bro, man, it was the half jacket with the fur, but every girl that had like a fat ass and skipped class.
Yeah. And then 9 months later, they had a summer baby.
And then had to
They had a
transfer
fat
to
ass and a
another
fat
school.
stomach.
They would have the jacket like, a little ripped right here now.
The original hot girl winter.
Yeah, they're coming back with baby fat.
Are they?
Yes,
They
sir.
need to stay where it's at. It does not need to come back. Not even a little bit.
Oh, it's coming.
There's nothing you could do about it.
I need to put that back in the vault. Just accept
Guys,
it.
Can you guys tell me why mustard is so fucking disgusting?
Wait, what
Mustard?
type of
Mustard, yellow mustard, any mustard, just mustard
Like
in general.
honey mustard?
Bro, you're
Mustard,
bugging.
mustard.
Because Kraft honey mustard is easily the greatest condiment of all time.
Mustard in general is just disgusting.
Mustard by itself is disgusting. Yes.
Mustard and just
You guys-
yeah,
Yellow mustard by itself is disgusting.
Yellow mustard is amazing. Deli
it's
mustard.
disgusting. It's the most nastiest thing ever invented. I went to Sonic. I got a burger.
Look, that's why you went to Sonic.
No, but listen.
Sonic's ass.
I got out of Walmart. I was hungry. I was like, shit, let me grab something to eat real
So you
quick.
left Walmart where you could have grabbed something and went to Sonic.
I didn't think of that.
Okay.
It's
But
Walmart
anyways.
on Boston Road. You don't grab anything.
Except herpes.
But anyways,
Hepatitis.
so I got like a
For sexy
burger
Puerto Rican mom.
and they put mustard on it. It was so disgusting. I bit into it. I instantly knew that they put mustard on it.
Wait, what kind of sandwich was it?
It was I forgot.
So the only time I feel like mustard is acceptable on a sandwich is if it's like a homemade like
Like a
ham,
Dagwood
turkey, or
type,
cheese.
so- yeah.
Yeah. Like that's
No,
the only,
not
or
even.
like
Mustard's
the
disgusting.
box lunch mustard. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Actually,
Like, that's the only time I think that mustard is okay.
But long story short, I threw that sandwich out. I went to Popeyes and got the chicken sandwich.
So fucking good.
Oh my god,
Still ain't fucking with Chick-fil-A though.
that sandwich was so.
Chick-fil-A.
I got the spicy one. Which one you got?
I got the regular one. I don't like spicy. I like to be comfortable when I eat.
It's not even that spicy though. It's just like the
No?
mayonnaise is a little spicy, but that was it. It's like the same chicken sandwich. It's the
It's
same
like a
chicken.
Chipotle
the
mayonnaise,
wait,
right?
the chicken's not like seasoned with
Nah,
spiciness.
so it's just like a little spicy mayonnaise.
I might have to try it.
It's pretty good. It was delicious actually.
I don't think I have enough ammo in my gun for like a Popeyes trip though. Like it's
Yeah.
getting dangerous.
You gotta go.
You gotta go like or
I went, like,
before lunch hours.
I went like Sunday. It was like maybe at like 11 or something like that. and it
Yeah,
was
like
good.
if you get there before like 12, you're good. But like
Yeah.
I don't know, like I really did enjoy it. It was good.
It
But,
was. I
I
enjoyed
mean, I'm still very much Chick-fil-A.
Then I opened on Sunday though.
Why you always bringing up old shit?
I can't go get it on
old
Sunday.
ways.
I work fucking.
If the Lord can rest on Sunday, then we can too.
The Lord actually rested on Saturday.
Was it Saturday?
It was Saturday.
So why the hell they close on Sunday? What the
Yeah.
fuck? Nah.
That's because people, humans like to change things, but
That is true. Only thing constant is change, brother.
hey, that's all there is.
Dropping knowledge. Dropping knowledge. All right,
Oh man.
Mav, take us off, brother.
Yes, topics. You know what? I wanted to start off with. What was it?
Where did that mustard thing come from? I'm sorry.
Yeah, actually, I'm still stuck on
I
that
just
too. Like,
like I said, I went to Sonic. The sandwich.
so wait,
like,
let's go back to Sonic real quickly. Can I?
Yeah, yeah.
The only thing when I used to like was the corn dogs from Sonic, but I don't eat it anymore because I don't do beef or pork anymore. But I would never have their burgers though. I've eaten everything else, like their corn dogs, their tots. They have something else there.
Popcorn chicken.
Popcorn chicken. I've
Yeah.
had that, yeah, but I haven't really had their burgers.
I feel like you wouldn't go to Sonic to get a burger, though. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like
And what type of sandwich was it again?
What was it? It was
you paid $22 for a sandwich.
no, it was like $4. It was,
And
no, matter
that's-
of fact, it was like one of their new sandwiches. So it was on sale for like I think like 3 something or some bullshit like that.
Mhm.
It was patty melt.
Oh yeah.
I got a patty melt. I was so excited. I got it. I bit into it.
Mustard.
I was like, oh my God.
Oh my God.
I instantly just pulled over and threw the sandwich out the car. And then went to Popeyes.
Was it on the menu? Like it came with mustard?
Yeah, it had
or did
to.
somebody take the liberty and just put it?
Nah, it had to come with mustard.
Wait,
but I didn't think.
Like, okay,
I didn't think it would come
like
with mustard, but it came with
melts?
mustard,
Yeah.
and it was depressing. And I went to Popeyes, spent another like $4 and got the sandwich, and I was
So
in
delicious.
love.
Yeah. So good.
I was kind of happy they put mustard on my sandwich.
See, mustard saved my life.
See, you had a plan, and then through like series of events, you ended up at Popeyes.
Exactly.
So thank the Lord, my brother.
Yeah. If he existed, I thank him.
Thank the Lord, my brother. All right, man, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Man, I mean, but since we're there talking about Sundays and stuff
Sonic.
like that.
Wait, you said Sonic, right?
You did say Sonic, right?
Yeah, you said something about Sonic. You wanted to.
Oh, but now the Lord's Sunday.
No, wait, I did talk about the Sonic part.
Yeah, okay.
I was talking about what I normally would used to eat there.
Oh.
But I did like the when they drive, the girls come up, or guys.
That was cool.
That was cool for a minute, and then after that, they just
Realize we're in Massachusetts, you can only do that 3 months out of the year.
Yeah.
I always wondered if like wintertime they would come through with like some skis, talk about here's your order. I'm pretty sure when people park there, they're like pissed off, like this motherfucker gonna make me walk in the snow, deliver him food. Charge you with their coat, talking about yo, it's cold, nigga. Do you see?
Do you think they had like a special pot of money for like lost lost food? Like the ones that were skating on the way to the car.
I'm
just
pretty
fucking
sure.
busted their ass and dropped
like,
it all.
They have bail money basically.
I'm pretty sure.
Like a pot, like who's gonna fucking spill the most this night?
like this is taking into account that we're probably gonna lose this much food this year.
The thing about it too, like you said, we're in New England, and like the driveway's already shit. Like I feel bad when I see people skating on it, all the bumps and shit.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for somebody just like
Bust their ass.
yeah. It's not like down south where it's like warm and everything's just like flat and smooth.
Yeah.
We got this.
I didn't realize that they had like their tires aren't as strong as ours up here because they don't have to deal with the different weather.
Nah.
Like apparently like their tires like they don't really care about like how deep like the fucking indents in the tires are because like apparently all year round it's just smooth sailing.
Mm-hmm.
Like think about how much we have to like why are we getting so serious? Fuck that. What's your topic?
Right? Fucking talking about tires now. Everybody? Fucking PSA and shit. Get ready for winter.
Because we're upset, we're adults now. We realize all this shit. It's
We're
just like,
discussing tires.
Well,
This is
the
where
fact-
everybody
well,
just
think about
stops
it.
listening
Like,
and shit.
but the people who listen through this, you're the truth.
so sorry.
True fan. I'm sorry. But it does suck though. Let's go real quick on the tire thing. We gotta buy either all year round tires or you buy the shitty ones and then
buy
switch
snow
them for snow tires and wear them all the way out. Anyways.
Or just buy the shitty ones and just rock them.
Unofficial sponsor, Town Fair Tire. There was a point to that. I got it.
There you go. Town Fair Tire. Shout out to you. See, we show love. All right. What is it? Baby It's Cold Outside by John Legend and Kelly Clarkson.
So I didn't listen to it, but didn't they cancel that song? Like cancel culture took care of that song like a couple months ago.
Yeah, so they
Did you get closer to the mic?
they did.
Here we go.
They
You can pull it
canceled-
out. Pull it out.
Here we go. Boom. Better?
No, because you're sitting that
You're
way.
sitting
pull
back
it-
way, so pull it
more
more
that
Is
way.
that better? Like, I'm comfortable right
Oh,
here.
okay. So yeah, you're good then.
All right, cool.
And then he's gonna move again.
Yeah.
I will. Depending on the topic, I might get overzealous.
Hey. Yeah, they did cancel it, but like I said, Kelly Clarkson and John Legend made this a clean version. Well, not a clean version, but
A
was like, hey,
less rapey.
clean.
thanks to the Me Too. Yeah, like they changed things. Like so the old one, I'm gonna read some things off because I have it right here. What is this? What's this part right here? Oh, so they say the girl says, "Say what's in this drink?" He says, "No cabs to be had out there." In this part, when they say they change it, they say, "If I have one more drink," he goes, "It's your body and your choice."
He's giving her options.
Yeah.
He's so wrong about that.
But the thing is, like,
It's saving the record.
Right?
Yeah.
well, the thing is, America's upset about it because they like the old version. They're thinking they were destroying a classic.
America was the one that canceled the first version.
Yeah, well, it's the special type of America, the one that calls cops and people barbecuing and little kids selling lemonade. That America's upset
That America was upset about the original song.
Listen, that America's upset about a lot of things. They want change.
That America just is
Wait,
upset.
so what was wrong with the original? I still haven't heard anything bad.
Oh no, the original.
The original is pretty much.
It's
It's pretty much the girl wants to leave, and he's doing everything, saying
you're
it's
not
cold
going
outside.
anywhere.
You're not going anywhere. You know, she's like, say what's in this drink, and he ignores the question and goes, oh, there's no cabs gonna be outside. Like pretty much, girls cold outside. I'm gonna smash you, ain't leaving, which always leads to date rape. You know, which they say leads to date rape.
And he put something in her drink.
Yeah.
The implication is that he put.
He pretty much did what that's how Bill Cosby learned from that song. That's why I think he's innocent.
You think he was told
Free Bill
to by
Cosby.
that record?
He heard it, at a young age. He's like, the Jello, put it in. I'm gonna put it in your drink.
All right, so like, you're Bill Cosby. Like you are like one of the biggest names in Hollywood at the time. Like why? Like if this story is true, like why do you feel the need to drug women?
But see, that's the thing. He was doing that at the age where that was like socially appropriate at the time. Look at the Wolf of Wall Street.
Right? They used to sell like that. What's that shit called? Spanish fly?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That you could just put in bitches' drink.
Yeah. And they didn't care. That was the thing. Like girls would go out. That's why they, always went to the bathroom together, because they know some nigga's gonna try to slip them a drink and they're gonna have sex.
But like,
But the thing,
like I just
I'm not saying it's okay.
Yeah,
I'm not
like,
saying 100%.
I just can't
any
think
of that's
of
okay.
like what type of nigga would do some weird shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't.
Oh, I'm talking about like as a man, as a person.
Man, like I can't see like
it's the same type of like the girl who will sleep with you and rob you for your money.
Rick Ross would do it. Rick Ross.
Put it in your drink, didn't even know it. Yeah, but, I'm just like what kind of like weird shit, like not weird, but like what kind of whack ass nigga you got to be to try to like drug women in order to get them? You know what I'm saying?
That's that power control that these dudes have.
But that's not power. That's a lack of power.
But we know it's a lack of power.
Yeah.
But because they feel they're untouchable, I do whatever I want. I do how I want to. What I'm saying is Bill Cosby shouldn't be the only one in jail. That's why I'm happy. Look at Stevie Weinstein. He's still out and about.
Yeah.
And he was straight raping.
He was straight grabbing people.
He wasn't even putting bitches to sleep. He was just taking it while they were up.
Yeah.
And being like, you want that show? Like,
damn.
It's anyways, I'm just upset at the fact that,
like, how do you get hard?
Okay.
Like, I just like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
right.
Like, how do you even get hard? Like, what? Like,
dude, you have a conscience.
Like,
I
girl,
have a
roll
moral
over.
compass.
Oh, you can't.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And
Like,
a lot of dudes they think it's just like that.
remember
what do you call it?
Remember that kid in high school when that girl was like knocked out conscious? Like she was like passed out.
The white boy from East Long Meadow?
Or not? Was it?
There was a white boy from East Long Meadow that did that, but they're the college kid that went back in the dumpster.
Kid, yeah,
and the two boys found her,
and one kid was like, it was so horrific, like he
couldn't
started
even
crying and shit like that.
That was here.
No,
I
that
think
was somewhere else. But the father was like,
it?
why is he gonna do time, or why is he gonna get a lifetime of shame for having a little fun? Like, the girl got passed out. Like
he got off because the judge said that the media was enough for him than anything else. Pretty much.
Crazy.
But that's a whole different type of America we're talking about.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
How do you even get aroused?
There's dudes right now we know on the football team that are locked up or lost their careers because chicks lied on them and they didn't get done. Just brothers.
We
done.
talked about that last episode. Like there should be a consequence to false rape allegations. Absolutely. But like unfortunately you just can't take those things lightly.
Yeah.
Like if a woman comes forth and says, this person,
yeah, you're guilty until you found innocent.
Yeah, but like, and to be honest with you, like in cases where they're not guilty, like in cases where the man really didn't do it, like I think it's messed up that the woman like came forth and like risked his life like that. Mm. And some dudes end up in jail for a very long time for crimes they didn't commit like that. But also, you have to take it serious. Like I have to give her the benefit of the doubt that she's telling the truth, because if she is telling the truth and that did happen, that's fucking crazy.
Well, yeah, you got to give both sides the benefit of the doubt. You know what I mean? That just let's be honest. That's why we have detectives. That SV Special Victims Unit or SUV or
SUV
SWV.
Every time SWV.
That's the name of this episode. Sort of serious.
Sort of serious.
Because we've been touching some deep shit right now.
But going back to the song though, what my thing is like, why is everyone upset where you have two great talented musicians who remade a song that culturally everyone's like, we're not playing it anymore. So they're like, no, we can play it. Let's fix it. Yeah. But now people are upset. Oh, we don't like it fixed. Like, make up your mind, America.
Yeah,
that's what I'm trying to get at. It's like, America doesn't want, like, we are so entitled bound that even if something, pretty much like back where you said that boy's father, he felt like, what did he say? What was it he said? Like,
why is my son gonna be ridiculed his entire life for like 15 minutes of fun?
For 15 minutes of fun,
That was
yeah.
somebody's
Like,
daughter.
how, exactly. That's
Yeah.
somebody's daughter, but you're so in your own world and don't care about another human being,
Right.
a soul at least, that's how you look at things.
So bleak, right? Like, yeah, man.
Exactly.
But like, you're right. Like, that's that part of America where it's like, we don't want blue, we want red, and you give him red. Fuck this red, we want blue again, and you give him blue.
Yeah.
Where's purple?
It's we've come to an entitlement here where people just want, and we give.
I think the
why
internet
I
ruined
think-
a lot of that shit because I feel like it made people feel like they had a voice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Well,
I feel like you
you know-
can just take it to Twitter now or take it to Facebook, and everybody got an opinion. Everybody got a voice.
True.
Even if something's 100% fact, 2 + 2 is 4. Maybe not. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
But that's the thing. You'll get people who will die hard argue about those things. But the internet also, it's a double-edged sword, man.
absolutely.
You're right. It gave everybody a voice, but at the same time, it gave everybody a voice. You know what I mean?
No, very true.
And the thing that sucks about it, though, is, like I said, going back, is the entitlement.
Yeah.
Everyone feels the need that because of past experience that they never experienced, but they heard about and they know about, that they're entitled to this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, let's look at black culture right now, right? We're still saying, oh, because we're slaves, Okay, yeah, that is a fact. We were slaves. What are we doing now to change that? What are you doing now? Like, your family's doing a lot. Listen, you got, like, if you guys ever get a chance when you write your biography, that's right there is the formula that nobody else wants to talk about.
Yeah.
You got politicians, you got educators, you got all over the board, everyone with degrees too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But they're not going to promote that. BET's not going to show that. No, we want to show.
It's funny too because I did reach out to Black Girls Rock when my cousin became the first African American woman, female clerk, city clerk.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Nah.
Nothing. I got nothing back for that. No.
Wow.
Where are they based out of?
New York.
New York.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have like this big event every year, Black Girls Rock. It's like on it's like right around when they have the BET Awards and all that stuff.
Yeah, it's
You didn't get a
a black
fucking-
women's empowerment.
No response,
Automated
no,
email or nothing?
Nothing.
Damn.
And I called out to him too, like the day after it happened, because everybody kept saying, "Yeah, your cousin's making history." I said, "Nah, she made history." Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Like, and I was like, so the next day I was on the phone trying to get in touch with him, and I talked to this lady. She's like, "Yeah, you do all this, I told her the situation. Oh, that's amazing. Here, send it to this email address. I sent it to it. Months went by, nothing. I responded to it, nothing. Nothing came of it.
Yeah.
No, so I mean, you're right. You can't. You can be aware of your past. You can be aware of like the pain and the hurt that came from it. You can be aware of the systematic, like, stronghold that white America has on the black culture. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you can be aware of that, but you have you have to take steps in not getting away from it, but not letting it be your crutch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
use it as a sense of like empowerment.
Yeah.
Like, use it as like, we've been through this, but now we're here. Look at the good things that we have. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm with you on that. Yo, when did this become a serious podcast?
I mean, yeah, no, don't worry. We're gonna get back to talking about titties and shit. But we just, the fun stuff. But no, this is the thing is.
I
But
like
that's
this, though.
that's what this podcast is about. And if you're still listening, we appreciate it, because the thing is, we're funny, but we're relevant too. You know, you're gonna get all sides of this. This is why it's dark as it. You know, it's after dark. Sorry,
It's dark as
it gets.
That's something I actually did. You know what I mean? I mean,
That's a good porno name, though. As dark as it gets.
As dark as it gets.
Featuring Maverick beside.
What's that?
Oh, come on, some like
What's that movie? As good as it gets. As
good
dark as it gets.
As dark as it gets. Yeah.
But nah, you're right. It's definitely my past, your past, our history, Benny's history. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's definitely a part of our past. But it's not a crutch. It's not an excuse.
No, and that's why I feel
It's-
like everyone saw, because like we lost Martin Luther King, we lost,
Don't let it
Malcolm
be for
X.
nothing.
Exactly, but they're sitting here like people like, that's the one thing, like when Black Panther was talking about how they're taking out all of our civil leaders and stuff like that. It's great to have civil leaders, but civil leaders can only do so much. We need people. We need politicians.
Yep.
We need people. The NAACP is great as on paper. It's great, but no political poll yet. Nothing yet.
Ben ain't gonna have us all having to like go into witness protection programs. Not Ben, I'm sorry, man. He about to have us go on witness protection programs and shit like that.
Nah, but you know, I remember I thought it was an odd organization. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Especially, you know, and what really threw it off was when that whole white girl who was, well, she identified as a black woman, but she was really a white woman. Remember that?
Oh yeah, with the box braids.
With the box braids, yeah. You know? So I just feel like, you know, no black transgender person could say shit because you didn't accept her. She was down for it too.
Yeah, she was with the culture. Honestly, I don't know. Like, I think today all she had to say was, "I identify as black."
she was a few years too soon.
I identify as black.
So she comes back though. This is the thing. She comes back and she identifies as black.
I have no answer for this.
What do you think? You think they should take? I feel they should take her back.
I think, and this is gonna sound crazy, but I think America cares more about gender than they do about black people and race. That sounds crazy, but I really feel like they care more about the issues that surround anything other than black.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't think she can make a comeback for that. but it's not.
So what if she comes back and identifies as a black man?
all they heard was, "I identify as a man." That's all they heard. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all this world right now here.
It's just a hot topic. That's why.
It's what's popping. I mean, and not to belittle it. You know what I'm saying? Because like
but it's because the black thing's been around so long that they're
people are legitimately tired of hearing about the black story.
But is it that? Because like most of America still even not denies, but won't talk about the history of slavery.
But this is the thing. I got in the whole debate with this dude about that on my social media, because the thing is, he said that, you know, which is, I see his point. He was saying that race is used to divide people pretty much, and that it's all, you know, there's bigger things about it. You know, why are we, you know, my post was about the whole I'm tired of slave movies. He's like, yeah, but you know, the slave movies should still exist. There's a sex slave thing way out of left field, which I know there is, you know, like the sex slave trade thing that's been going on for years, and that's when, I mean, Epstein.
That's beginning of time type shit.
That is.
That's beginning of time type shit.
A
squirrel.
I forgot, man. I forgot.
Nah, but you're right though. Like people change the subject when, you know what I'm saying. Like there's a reason that story has to keep being told. When we stop getting shot down by policemen, you know what I'm saying. Like when we stop, you know what I mean. Like,
but at the same time, the catch-22. When are we gonna start for depending on these politicians that don't care about us but just use us, like the Democratic Party that has been for so long?
Mm-hmm.
You know, any party. I'm just saying, you know, everyone who gives you something free, is it for free? Mm-hmm. And when are we gonna start investing into our own community? You know what I mean?
You're right.
When are we
100% right.
Doing like, what's that? Who put that up? This niggas over there succeeded.
I don't like that shit.
I don't like that shit.
I'm gonna drop a dime on that nigga. Yeah, nah.
Like, why is that? Why? You know, we're still stuck in that.
But think about that. That's 400 to 500 years of like conditioning. You know what I'm saying? That's 400 to 500 years of conditioning.
I understand
like, on a
that.
mass
I understand
scale.
that. But on a social scale, we were conditioned. We still came out. We're the number one entertainers. We're the number one. Our dollars. We spend more money
outside of our own community.
That's what I'm saying. So that's not conditioning. That's not that's a choice. That's a blatant choice. That's a choice because that's better. That has, you know, whatever high name brand, European name. I want to rock it because all my life I've seen it and I want to wear it. But then this brother over here who has his own classy things, I'm not going to support it because you ain't nobody. It's not going to give me a shine. At the end of the day, it's all about look at how much I could peacock, I guess.
You said cock.
Hey! Yep. Can't go a day without saying cock.
Speaking of cock, I'm gonna lighten it up a little bit.
I know. But he's like,
I'm gonna lighten it up a little
our
bit.
Our viewers are God.
So there was a man in Florida, right?
It's always a man in Florida.
It's always a man in Florida.
Man.
Like Charlemagne says, the craziest people come from fucking all of Florida and the Bronx. But anyways, so there's a man in Florida in a Target caught having sex with an Olaf doll.
Are you serious?
Wait, Olaf?
Olaf from Frozen.
Honestly, I thought that was gonna go way farther left, but like,
like, did he cut a hole in it, or was he just like?
I don't know. Apparently, he was humping
just bumping fronts, like,
or was he using the nose as an anal probe? You know what I mean?
I don't know.
How was he doing? Was he squatting on that?
Apparently, he was laying on the floor.
I did put too much thought in that.
It was a 20-year-old man.
Nah.
Miyagi's cutting his eyes over at me like this nigga. That's all I'm saying. All possibilities. He said having sex. He didn't say which way.
All right, so this is right here. Check this out. It's a 20-year-old man, right? His name was Christopher. I love that. He apparently took the doll and started performing a sexual act on the floor, according to police, with an Olaf doll.
Like, was he naked?
I don't know if he was completely naked, but
So he was just like
Was he like dry
humping?
I don't know if he was dry humping it,
bumping
but
grind.
bumping uglies?
but this is good news. They say that it won't be resold, so nobody has to worry about
Does that
toy.
Olaf doll have like a therapist on deck? Like,
You know,
damage control.
you know
am I
someone's
right?
gonna save that doll and like 1 year sell it as a collector's item to some
No,
weird.
this is bullshit. That's Disney right there. Disney planted this whole story because they got
Frozen 2
Frozen
came
2
out,
coming
or is
out.
coming out.
Now we all gonna be looking at Olaf like, yo, is he alright? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Kids are like,
it's
"Mommy."
not your fault. Like,
Me too.
you feel me? Like, are they gonna like? No, like, that's Disney. That's all Disney. No, it's
Yeah,
not.
they set
But
that shit up.
That's hilarious.
Well, you know, Disney has been known to set up things, sexually.
Yeah, look at the Little Mermaid.
Little
cover.
Mermaid.
Yeah.
There's so many.
Like innuendos and like.
in what was it? Hunchback of Notre Dame. Esmeralda's nude in the flames.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, I used to always
They be
rewind that
sneaking in
to
a bunch of, like,
six
freaking
or
Yeah,
two.
what was that movie with the mice? What was it? The
Ratatouille?
Adventures? Nah, it was an old movie. I forgot what it's called.
Adventures Down Under.
Yeah,
They
they had
have,
the fucking the naked lady in the
naked
window.
lady in the window. Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
see that.
It's in the New York scene. Yeah, they're going back. The woman's like naked because New York. So they just do it.
Yeah. I mean, like, yo, why not, right? As adults doing the cartoons, like,
Yeah, so apparently they just get bored and they just
they
add
just
shit.
Try to like
Yeah.
sneak it in,
Or
over
like
people's heads with
distraught.
it. Yeah, That's a-
Cartoonist. I would do it too. Like fuck. This ain't
he's
gonna
about
pay
to
me.
say, "Fuck them kids."
Rest in peace, Bernie Mac. But yes, fuck the kids. Yeah, I remember that from Soul Man. Yo, that was the funniest shit. Fuck them kids. Fuck the kids.
He's about to say, "Fuck them kids." Yo.
Oh, it is that season. It is a season where people are
That
like,
is the
"You
season.
mind giving to the kids? Fuck them kids.
Fuck them
I got
kids.
my own kids."
Yo, have you guys done that though? Like, looked at like searched your birthday, and then like typed in Florida man in your birthday, and there's always a Florida man that did something on your birthday.
Is there really?
Yeah, I think mine like shot a cat off of a
I'm gonna do it right now.
Yeah,
If you guys are at home and haven't done this yet, you should try it. Put in your birthday.
Yep,
And then,
say Florida
and then
man,
Florida man.
your birthday.
Put him in birthday, and then tag it under this with hashtag LTAD, so we can see.
Are you looking at it? Are you looking
Crazy.
for it right now?
I'm doing it right now.
See, yeah, I want to see what you guys get. Yeah, mine was something weird, like Florida man like uses like assault rifle to shoot kitten off of a balcony, or some it's some weird shit like that.
But yeah, so
I'm sorry, guys. They have Android, so it takes them a while to get to like the internet.
they ain't got nothing to do with it.
Absolutely nothing.
I don't know. I can't find anything for mine.
No, there's nothing on your birthday.
Nah. I was getting like birthday facts.
I guess there's nothing. There's mad Florida man stuff, but nothing on my birthday.
Oh, boo! That means your birthdays are not important enough in Florida.
Guess not.
Nobody celebrated that day.
Actually, speaking of celebrating days, Veterans Day's passed. So shout out to all the veterans.
Absolutely.
Thank you guys for your service.
for your service.
A lot of my family friends have been in the military.
Absolutely.
I was that.
Oh yeah. Speaking of that, Mike Torch, we had him on the show.
Yes, Mike
so
Torch.
happy. Not happy. I was gonna say happy Veterans
Happy
Day.
Veterans Day
Yeah,
to
happy
you,
Veterans
my
Day.
boy
Happy
Evan
Veterans
But
Velez.
thank you for your service. Go check out Inappropriality.
Uncle.
What are they on Fridays now?
They're on
Right?
Fridays, yeah.
So go check
No,
them
no.
out.
I think they went back to Tuesday.
Did they?
You know what? We will have Mike Torch's information in this. Don't quote us on it.
It'll
but
be
I'm a-
somewhere.
Just
I'm
check.
pretty sure
Somewhere,
he'll
check
comment
down.
on this video.
Yeah, just
But
check
yeah,
either
inappropriality. Yo, that's
Friday
so-
or Tuesday, whichever day.
we
Just
were
check
on
them
their
both
show
days.
too.
I do want to ask you guys. I saw this question on Twitter earlier. Would you date a woman who doesn't cook or clean?
See, the thing is, my mama didn't raise no fool.
See, but that's not the question.
She told me.
That's
She
not the
told me I
question.
should know how to cook and clean myself.
That's not the question. All right, you can cook and you can clean yourself because that's a basic life skill for both life skill for both men and women.
Yeah,
sexes,
yeah.
it should be.
Actually, in this day and age, it's just sex. Would you date a woman even though you know how to cook and clean who wouldn't cook or clean?
Oh, who wouldn't?
Who wouldn't?
There's a difference between who wouldn't and who doesn't know how to.
Or just it doesn't
All
have
right,
time.
Fuck it, doesn't know how to.
Nah. She gotta at least know how
I don't
to
mind
cook.
teaching, so yeah, I'll teach her.
What if
or she doesn't want to?
All right,
That's
even now.
different.
All right, so let's take it. Doesn't want to.
Nah, then fuck
Doesn't
that.
even want to learn how to cook.
Nah, fuck that.
Nah.
Like kick rocks. Yeah,
Because
But why?
Because the thing is,
she don't want to do nothing.
She's lazy.
If
She's
you're,
lazy
if
as
you're
hell.
not gonna cook and if you're not gonna clean, at least after yourself or for yourself, there's no point for me being. I don't need to take care of a child.
That's what that was my response, right?
Like,
it's a
that's like
it's
taking care of a
red
kid.
flag. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Like,
cool.
and then I got you want everything and stuff like that.
So
After
is
that,
this something personal that you had going on?
It's not personal, Benny. But the thing is, though,
It's not personal.
a lot of people nowadays don't know how to cook. And I hate when people say they don't know how to do things. They're like, oh, because it's not taught in school. That's true. It's not taught in school. But niggas are on YouTube all the time. You can find everything on YouTube. You can learn how to cook on YouTube.
I feel like the people who say that shit didn't have parents that sat down with them and did their homework with them at night at the dinner table.
Who did?
Who didn't have parents that sat down with them at night and like go over their homework with them before they went to sleep. You know what I mean?
I think it's the opposite.
You think people who don't
Because the thing is, my parents didn't. My parents had like 5 kids. I was the oldest.
Mhm.
I was helping my brothers and sisters with their homework. So the thing is,
they relied
if they
on you to
needed
do that. Yeah.
so I didn't have like when it came to homework things, I had to figure it out myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but maybe that's the thing too. I was the oldest, so maybe it's different because I had
'Cause you
responsibility.
took on that responsibility,
So maybe that's different. So let's say
it was
it's
present, but you weren't on the receiving end. Like it was a presence
correct
in your household.
So I see what you're saying.
You know
now.
what I mean?
I see what you're saying.
like I feel like
Because no one ever sat down and showed them that you could do it by yourself. So now they
Right.
think like, oh, I don't know how to do it, so let me just cry out for help. Or now I'm an adult, I can just go to McDonald's.
and I feel like that comes from people who have parents who relied too much on the school system. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Like
I mean, we have that.
Like you're relying on the school system to basically raise your kids.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, but there's more to being a parent than just putting a house over your head and food in your belly. Like,
But
there's
that's what the average household thinks.
yeah. But there's so much. I feel like there's so much more to being a parent.
There is, like, parents should be educated. You should be teaching your kids stuff at home yourself, not just relying on the school system.
Right.
Because I got older and found out so much history, because we're 90s.
Yep.
I'm proud to be American. We're singing all happy and shit like that, and not knowing that there's still some places I couldn't even go without being called boy.
Yep. No, for real.
Ooh, speaking of that.
Speaking
All
of
right.
boys,
Yo, this episode is sort of serious. All right, go ahead.
Would you rather be called a boy
Mhm.
or a nigger?
damn hard R.
Hard R.
Hard R.
First of all, before I go any further, black people can't tell the difference between ER and A. We can't. If you not black or like if you like, even when it comes like Puerto Rican, if you not hood Puerto Rican, like urban Puerter Rican, I'm not talking about Jennifer Lopez. Like
What about South Asians? Because they use nigga a lot too. Like
South Asians?
no, LA. Over in LA.
Oh, the ones that the one.
you know what I mean? The ones that be like, yo, nigga, what up? But I feel everyone using nigga because when I did the comedy show in a very white area, this white boy and white girl were having an argument. She's walking away. He goes, nigga, what the fuck? And my crew stopped. We looked over. But we didn't say anything because he ended up like choking the girl, and I had to, I was like, "Yo, say the choking."
Like,
for the
whoa,
bathroom.
this nigga's real.
I mean, he was like, he was that real.
Probably gonna work it out.
but this is the thing. Like, I don't get involved in domestic because I learned. You could get involved in a domestic thing and end up going to jail because the thing is that, like, things switch up. So, quick yelling or, hey, what you going on over there? Just cause some attention. I'm not going to go jump a nigga because then the girl could jump on you saying, stop fighting me and my boyfriend's like, bitch, I was trying to save him from killing you. Or she had, she everyone has a license now.
Sometimes you just got to choke a bitch and just walk away.
Yo, but he choked her. Right? So I'm looking at, I'm like, yo, I said, save the choker for the bedroom. When he realized we're looking, he got to let go and walked away. And the girl's walking. I'm like, I said, ma'am, you okay? She goes, no. My wife looks at me like, nigga, she just got choked out. Would you be okay? Like,
Right.
I was, what do you say?
No, maybe she likes that shit.
In front of people too. Like that's
Maybe that's their
crazy.
foreplay. Like, I don't know.
Crazy.
That was some crazy foreplay.
But
But anyways, going back to the question,
boy or nigga?
boy or nigger? Not nigga. This is
With
the
R.
The
The
hard
hard
R.
Neither.
No.
Nah, we in 2019. we way past like ignorance and intolerance. Like you don't have to call me either. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, I understand that.
and I won't.
But I'm saying, what would
and it's crazy.
What would
like,
make you? What would hit? What? So let me rephrase this. What
What will set you
would
off
set
more?
you off more?
Damn, that's a good question.
The R or the boy?
It's not no R. It's just nigga. It's nigga. It doesn't fuck. Yo, remember that video where the teacher was like, "Oh, I use it like this. Like I could say it like this," or somebody tried to justify it by like, "Yo, they're singing in the song, so I could say it like."
Yo,
no.
Remember the church song? Jesus Christ is my nigga.
Oh yeah.
Yo, that was hilarious. I'm sorry, that was funny as shit.
You know what? Let's find that. Go to the Let's Talk. If you haven't seen that, Let's Talk Facebook page. We're gonna have it on there. We'll find that video.
We're gonna try to find that shit.
That shit's hilarious.
What will set me off more, boy or nigga? That's a hard one because either way, I'm shooting the whole shit.
All right, what about you, man? What about you?
For me, it's boy.
Boy.
Because not only did they just call you a nigga, but they said you ain't a man.
Yeah, I feel like
see what I'm saying?
I feel like boy is like two shots at one.
Boys like you know, boys kind of like that. Like you know,
that's an inferior.
That's you ain't really like.
I get you.
You know what I mean?
It's
like
it's basically like saying nigga, but now you ain't just a nigga. You ain't
You ever
no
had
man.
but you ever had someone talk like you understand me, boy? You know, or even in the workplace, you know, someone said that like you know, we know the type of person to say. I gotta say it, but you know, I've been in workplace before. Like, hey, you're doing a good job there, boy. I'm looking like,
oh no, I'm shooting the whole shit.
You know what I mean? And I had to look at this dude real quick. I was like, I said, listen, watch that boy shit. Yeah. And he looked at me kind of like, I said, no.
He got taken
back by it. You know what I mean? Because I straight up said it like that. Watch that boy shit. I can't.
Somebody was like, yo, that's my boy. And all I heard was boy. Yo, who the fuck you talking to like that? Yo, that's a good question. I would like that'd have to be situational. Like I'd have to see like how I'd react in both situations.
I know.
Like to be real with you, I'm ready to like fight every time I hear a white person say nigga.
But why?
Just I personally don't really like using the word a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm saying it here a lot because it's the top of the conversation.
No,
but like,
no, that's what I'm saying. If you say it a lot, all right, and you have an inner circle, right, and your inner circle is you know, you got some white boys.
I feel like the only white men that like to say that feel like they can say the word nigger is ones that chill with a lot of black people.
I mean, nigga,
yeah.
Let's,
There's no difference.
See how fast it slips.
but I feel like the only ones that feel like it's okay to say nigger are ones that hang out in predominantly like urban or black. You know what I'm saying? Crowds. Like their circle is mainly black. So I feel like they think, okay, like these guys will let me say it, so it's cool for me to say it for some reason, right? But they end up going into another location where nobody knows who this man is and they drop that word, you putting them in danger. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't even like, to be real with you, I don't even blame that kid for using the N-word. I blame the people that surround him that okayed him to use that word. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like I blame y'all set him up to be irresponsible with a word that could be damaging.
Set him up for failure.
Yo, for real.
Why as a people though are we still hung up on that word? Like that's the one thing I've seen people get disrespected, still spend their monies at stores and everything. Mm-hmm. But as soon as they're called nigger, it's like black people's kryptonite. It's the only time black people decide they want to do anything. There could be poison in your drinking water.
They are
could be shooting up the kids.
They are.
You know, they could be taking your education system in the urban area and making it shitty because they're not putting no funds there. But the only time we ever really get loud and upset about something is when the N-word comes out. Sorry, we're going serious again, but I just
no, it's cool. It's cool. That word just, man, it's just coming out the wrong mouth. It just feels like you just really don't give a fuck about me as a person.
Just a slap in the face.
Yeah, like you really don't. Like there was this video and this guy was in Popeyes, which is funny, right?
Oh,
yeah. This guy was in Popeyes. Like I feel. And he was like, you know, fuck you, you damn niggers, and like that. Yeah. And like, yo, like your whole surrounding is black and you're by yourself. He walks outside, dude's on the floor, like
they caught him outside,
beating his ass, like you know what I'm saying, like, yo, word, she got her ass beat too.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
You saw that, right?
Too.
But like I feel like just as like we're too far into the 2000s and in a generation that's so far past like the 60s where like they were really like.
Yeah.
You know, separate segregation and shit like that. Like I feel like we're so far past that when you get mad, I feel like you just call a motherfucker a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Call him an asshole. Call him whatever you want to call him. You don't have to go immediately to a word that and that's why they say it, and that's why we get mad, because they think as soon as you get mad, I'm gonna go to a word that cuts the deepest. You see what I'm saying?
But what if we stop acting like that word cuts the deepest? What would they have on us? Think about the mentality.
No, I get what you're saying.
You know
like
what I mean?
if it doesn't affect me, it can't bother me. Like it's no longer a weapon if it doesn't affect me.
Exactly. So why are we still giving it power? You know what I mean? Like,
but why are they still saying it?
Because somebody cut him off at Popeyes and he was very upset.
Think about it.
You
like,
know what I'm saying?
It's a pop culture thing. Let's be honest. Let's be real honest here. Black culture is what America culture is, but America does not want to accept.
No, America takes credit for black culture, even though they didn't. You know what I'm saying?
But
like,
the thing is, they had nothing.
America
Blues,
takes
everything.
credit for everything.
Yeah, true. No, you're right. Like why? Like, and don't get me wrong. I'm not like against white people, but like, white America has taken credit for the things that black people have done,
For everything.
but won't give us credit for it and say like,
one more question, then I'm gonna go to the sex talk. All right, let's last thing.
sex talk.
Last
Yes.
thing, all
Two
right,
thumbs
last
up.
thing.
Two thumbs
Two
up.
thumbs
Two
up.
thumbs up.
Man,
This
was
last
working
thing.
on that second thumb.
Matt been at that.
All right, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm trying to get
Proceed.
that fist, you know.
Damn. Holy shit.
I want my bowels to be clean, you know.
Oh my God.
Scoop it out.
At-home colonoscopies. Go ahead.
Scoop it out. That reminds
Scoop
me
it
of that
out.
time with that. You said porn with a girl.
Nope. Nope.
Okay, we're
Nope.
gonna talk about that.
We're not there yet. We're not there yet. You had one more topic before sex talk.
All right. No. It was just the same thing about the flag, right?
Yeah.
How everyone's so upset about the Confederate flag,
Mhm.
right? Because what it stood for, you know, the separation of
What it stands for.
what it stands for. But not a lot of people know that the same flag that we pledge our allegiance to still was a flag that stood under slaves.
Yeah.
Under slaves. Excuse me. And the only reason I paused there because that's why the whole thing with Colin Kaepernick during the national anthem, they take out the big part where it just pretty much says any slave trying to free would kill you. Like they stopped there purposely at the anthem. If you ever had the whole thing sung, you know, I'm pretty sure most black people are like, what the fuck?
They be taking these too.
They're like, whoa.
Chopper knees.
Just a straight out war.
But yeah, enough of the race war though. You know, everybody should get along. That's why I feel like, you know, public nudity should be a thing.
But
What?
I'm with that.
That was
but,
a horrible segue, though.
yeah, but like I'm with
It
that.
was horrible. It was
But
horrible.
you- but-
I really forced that one in there.
Before we jump into sex talk, right? I do
forced it in.
I do believe you're right. Like we all should love each other, but that doesn't come with accepting like the word nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like that doesn't. I feel like it comes with a unwavering amount of respect that we just have for people. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
Like I'm not going to like. I'm not going.
You're not gonna go to a Muslim person if you're not Muslim and say assalamu alaikum because you don't know
right.
what that
Like
means.
it's just an overall respect that people are different and it's okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm personally never gonna walk up to a woman and be like, "You're a bitch." Like, you know what I'm saying? For no reason. Like, you know what I'm saying?
What if she's a bitch, though?
If I didn't see it, I don't know who she is. Like, but like I feel like an unwavering amount of respect, like unmovable, unwavering, uncontested amount of respect for just the other person is when the world starts to love each other and accepting that we're different. Like people for some reason have a really, really hard time with difference and change.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Not
Like,
just, but just difference in general. Okay, if your sex life is completely different from my sex life.
yeah,
2 thumbs up.
Right?
my
But
colon
that
is still intact. Yeah.
Wait, does that happen?
I don't know.
Oh, that's a thing, right?
I would not want to know.
You pop your colon, right?
King Kong Island. Oh, shit.
All right, but yeah,
Island.
our sex. Yeah, I would say our sex life is. I really don't know your sex life, but yeah,
Nah, I'm just using it as an example because we're gonna merge into the sex talk.
absolutely.
But
Sex
so
talk.
if it's not interfering with your life, if it's not disrespecting you, if it's not in any way harming you,
If I'm even
because-
unaware of it, yeah.
exactly.
Yeah,
but
right.
because you don't know what I'm doing, why is it your business? I feel what the whole issue is everyone feels like, all right, I threw my plastic bottle in the trash, not the recycling. So now I'm gonna have some earth person who's so concerned about the earth up my ass saying, "Oh my gosh, you don't care about the environment," or vegans. I'm a semi-vegan. I fucking hate vegans. I do. I hate them because the thing is, oh, you eat meat. Oh my gosh, there's so much anger there. Like all that energy that you're using to say why you hate people who eat meat and why they shouldn't. Just fucking grow your own garden and do your own shit. And people see and they'll follow if they want. Mm-hmm. People have the right to do whatever the fuck they want to do if it's not going to harm or doing anything wrong to you.
What's crazy is like, yo, you can be anything you want. Just don't be a dick about it. Like, that's all it comes down to is like, yo, you're a Republican? Cool. You're a Democrat? Cool. You're a Libertarian? Cool. You're a vegan? Cool. You're black? Cool. You're white? Cool. Just don't be a dick about it.
Yeah.
Like, that's all it takes. Is
I
like,
don't really hate vegans, by the way, but I just wanted to say it.
No, I get your point.
You know what I mean? Like,
I hate people that are too much of something. I hate it. Like, they're
like
too
zealots,
left or
like
they're too right. Or
yeah.
So much so that
extremists.
they try to convince you to do it.
Yeah, like that's just dumb annoying. Like, I don't give a fuck. If you want to be whatever the fuck you want to be it.
Exactly.
The fuck do I care? It ain't bothering me.
Just don't be a dick about it. That's all it takes. But again, but it comes back to people not being okay with difference and change. Like that's what it comes down to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so I feel like that, I don't know, like that's when the world starts to get better, when we all start accepting the fact that the only thing that's real in this world is change and difference.
Knowledge.
Boom.
All right.
Change.
Sex talk after
Wait. I have
go you think while I get ready.
I have a quick fact. Not fact, but all right, do you know what's in a camel's hump?
Isn't it water?
Chinese food?
It says water.
Isn't it?
What do you think?
Mucus?
No, it's fat. I learned it. It's fat.
It's like just fat.
Yeah. So all right.
So it's almost like a lymph node, like a big thing,
like
of
a
fat,
tumor.
Like cartilage?
So basically, they have they save up their fat, and then say they can't eat. They have something to like.
Oh, it's like a backpack full of food.
Yeah. So it's nutritious. So it's not water. I thought it was water this whole time.
Me too. Like you could like fucking like puncture that shit, and you got like a Poland Spring coming out. Like that's
that's what I always thought. I always thought it was water, but it's not. I learned that.
I just learned something new
water
right
like
now.
that.
Boom, you're welcome.
I just learned something like I knew it was something they stored for like energy.
I thought it was like a hiking pack.
It is, but it just got fat. It don't got water.
So fat guys.
A hiking pack.
All right, so back to dicks and vaginas. Let's do this.
Dicks and vaginas.
Hit us with some dicks
For
and vaginas.
you.
Yeah, sing it.
What, dicks and dick and vagina.
Nah, come on. We got a singer on the show and you won't even fucking sing.
How much you paying me for the song, Shane?
Yeah, I used the coupon code.
Nah, so what's on the dossier for Sex Talk After Dark?
Sex talk after
Sex talk after dark.
Sex Talk
Our
After
segment.
Dark.
Yo, we need to stop having these segments. We need to have like a girl here at least one time.
I know, right?
Oh, wait, no.
They're
So
like, damn, these niggas are really that gay. Ain't nothing wrong with being gay if you want to be gay, but I'm just saying.
There's nothing wrong.
They gotta think like we turn off the camera after and just have like a fucking orgy.
That Mav just rolled his eyes when you said that.
I love gay people. I don't give a fuck.
Some of my best friends, Aggie.
Did you say you hate when people say that?
I didn't say that. I said I love gay people. I didn't say I had best friends that were gay.
I love black people. I didn't say I had any niggas as friends, but I love them. God damn, they're so funny.
I have a lot of gay relatives. If that counts.
Do I have any gay relatives?
Everybody got gay relatives.
Oh,
Even if you don't know. Even if you don't know.
They're out there somewhere. Do I have any gay relatives? I don't know. But Mav.
Oh shoot, what time are we at?
Don't do this.
Not yet. We're not leaving yet. I'm not leaving yet.
Do this.
I have to leave. But I'm not leaving yet.
See, now we're trying to branch over to. So I'm telling you, this episode is sort of serious.
Sort of serious.
Sort of serious.
So if
you're still listening, thank you.
I appreciate
because I know
your attentiveness.
I know there was some that there's some ups and downs.
I'm glad that people know we have substance on our show.
All right, let's talk about a different kind of slavery.
Slavery of the mind.
No,
message
of the vagina.
Oh, the power of the V.
Let's talk about some vagina. What you got for vagina talk?
Vagina talk?
Yeah. What we got?
What we got?
But like,
oh no, we were talking about yes. So
what?
Studies have shown that older women are now.
Oh yeah, I've been wanting to talk to you about this.
Older women are now more into younger men.
Is that true, Vianci?
Yes. That's not a new thing though.
It's not, but it's getting more light shown on it. You know, and I feel it comes with all this whole, you know, the women movement and women being able to voice what they like and stuff like that. And now you got a lot of young dudes that are just like with older women.
Have you seen this generation of young women now? These Cardi B motherfuckers, hot girl summer bitches, not women. Yeah. Like I just get mad. Like have y'all like seen this new generation of women?
What about them?
It's terrible. Like it's it's all right. It's terrible. There's like there's not only a lack of respect just for other people, it's a lack of respect. A lot of it's like a lack of respect for themselves. I personally like.
What do you mean by lack of respect, though?
See, I don't want to dive too deep in that because I feel like I'm gonna lose a lot.
Yeah, I see those girls like fuck the like. What do you mean? What do you mean?
Me personally, I'm tired of the girls twerking online. Like I'm tired of watching them shake their ass. Like I used to be like, yo, that's dope. Like if you're not showing nothing, like just stop. But
wait, why are you tired of it though?
Because I feel like enough's enough of like just everybody just being thoughts now.
But why is it a thought? Why can't women express themselves sexually too like men do?
They can. How do you express yourself sexually online? Like what? Like
listen,
no, because people say that. Like, no, because
dude,
people say that. Like
extremely great question.
You know what I'm saying? Like how do like when people say
men
that
can't though? Let's be honest. Men try to express themselves.
Take a picture of our bulges.
They're looked at as a creep. They're looked at as a creep.
Yo,
and they're looked at as wrong, and it sucks. It's a double standard.
It's a high double standard.
Okay, so women want to be able to express themselves sexually, but then if a man does it, he's a creep and he's disgusting. Yeah. I think that's not right because as a man, I like being sexy. I'm not gonna lie. That's one of my greatest assets. You know, I'm a very
you are a very sexy guy. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I want to flaunt that. That's one of my fine points.
Yeah.
You know.
You need more thongs.
I should come in here.
But like that, like that's like you're right though. Like we can't. Like why is it bad for women to express themselves sexually when men can do it? Like men don't do it.
Exactly.
Like men don't do it.
Women
like
say men do it all the time, but what? Because we wear blazers and our shirt. Like there's certain things people
like. How
like
dare
sexy.
you step
like,
outside with those gray sweatpants? You slut.
Like, I'm just trying to be comfortable, you know. But I love you in those yoga pants.
But like me personally, like. I think I'm just past that point in my life where I'm just like, all right, enough's enough.
I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like me personally,
so I want something new. So what if they bring back the milkshakes and just start shaking titties all over?
Yeah, like show some more titties. But like, I personally like older women. Like at this point in my life, I feel like there's a sense of maturity and boldness and forward speaking. Like I like that.
Now when you say older women though,
and they communicate. Like when you do some shit they don't like, they say it.
What are you talking about for age range?
Man. So I'm in my early 30s, right? Mm-hmm. I'd say I'd go as high as about like 48, 49.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
No higher than I understand. I feel you on that one.
Like I'll go about as high as that. But like I mean like are we talking like having fun or doing something serious like
okay. There's two different things.
Fun, right?
No,
just having fun, right?
Fun. Something serious though. Something serious. Just let's throw serious out there because that's like a short done deal. If it was serious, how old would you?
If it's something serious, I do want something like within my age range. Like you know what I'm saying, like 30, 35. Like you know what I'm saying. Okay. I even go as young as like 28. I won't do anything under 26 or 25.
Smart.
I just like
wait. You wouldn't do.
I would
serious.
do yeah, but like,
okay,
I wouldn't build anything with somebody under 26 or 25 because like they're 26 and 25-year-old Vianci is a completely different person than 32 Vianci. You see what I'm saying?
I hear you 100%.
And I wouldn't want to deprive anybody 26, 25 from that experience of being 26 and 25. Yeah. Like it's not just I'm not just saying like they're irresponsible.
Exactly. No.
You have to have a chance to live your life.
Yeah,
you have to have a chance. Yeah. Exactly.
That's why I feel like the 20s. I think
it's a learning experience.
The 20s, we should not ever be told, get married, have kids, that whole house thing. Yeah. No, your 20s is your time to live. You're out of school, out of your parents'
old
house,
enough to travel by yourself.
Old enough to travel. Go enjoy. Stop settling down. By the time you're 30, that's the best time because then you found out who you are.
Right, and you've gotten all of that out of your system. So like which now
goes back to the sex now. All right.
Yeah.
So for fun, let's go. Let's get our listeners their money's worth.
That's the best part. Yeah.
All right. For fun now. What age would you not fuck, and why?
Like what?
Okay, let's say simple there. 55.
Here that's like he would stop at what 48?
No. For fun.
Yeah, that's for fun.
Oh, fun. You'll stop.
I mean,
48?
like we talking like Halle Berry 51.
I'm talking about like, if she's looking good.
Like right? She's decent. She's not Halle Berry, but
so
she's decent.
Here's my favorite part about like sleeping with older women. Not that I'm still a virgin. I'm a son of the Lord. Like you know what I mean. I'm not having sex until I'm married, but. if hypothetically I was to
participate in
premarital congregation, let's fucking talk like T.I. and shit.
Oh my god!
hold on, wait.
We'll
give it. But like, I like personally, I like having sex with older women because like most of the time their stamina's not up to par. And like, even if I'm just like half good, they're like, yo, this nigga's got some moves.
On your worst day and shit.
On my worst day, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm really good on my worst day.
Like, you want some juice?
Like an eight, like 21-year-old, 22. Like, them motherfuckers like to have sex all the time. And I'm like, I can't do it like I used to. You know what I'm saying? I just like, there's a cutoff age for the young.
You gotta work on it, man.
There's a cutoff age for the young. Like, they be trying to get you to go 2 in a row, 3 in a row, and I'm like, yo, enough is enough. Like, I ain't got it in me. What, man? You think I'm bugging?
Yeah, man. Come on, you gotta hit that. You gotta go back to back, man.
You got that blue chew.
You got yo,
blue chew.
Yo, have you ever fucked so much like your dick just hurts? You can't get hard anymore. It just hurts to get hard.
When I was
like,
yeah, but now.
Y'all niggas are.
You
guys are in your 30s.
I gotta plan
my
that day
knees
out.
Wait. Yo, you guys are in your 30s.
I'm with you.
Your knees.
Dap me up, Benny. I'm with him on that. Yo, I'm telling you, I gotta plan that day out. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Like, you need to tell me a day in advance if we're gonna have sex tomorrow. Like, I need to know that so I can prepare not to eat much, not to drink too much, because I'm just gonna be sloshing around all up in there. Like, yo, I'm telling you, like, I gotta think about the positions we're gonna be in. Like, how long can my knees take this? Like, you see what I'm saying?
The worst part is when you in the position, you're having sex, you don't feel it. But after, sometimes I can't even get up out of that position.
Yo, you ever catch a cramp? Like,
oh my god. You ever fucking like have to like jump off?
You guys are in your early 30s though. This is why I don't understand.
Like, I smoke 10.
What you mean?
I smoke a lot of cigarettes and sleep on my face.
Don't you play sports still?
When?
Wait, so you don't got no knee pain? You don't got no back pain?
No.
Then you must be doing something. You need to tell us what the fuck.
Yeah, you need to tell me your secret.
Right?
Just working out, a little yoga in the morning, some stretching.
I'm about to start doing some fucking coming over to your house at fucking 3:00 in the morning and do some yoga.
Yeah, man. I bet you got like the incense burning and shit.
Yeah,
like
I do.
That.
Incense burning.
Yeah, dog.
You got the statues and shit in the corner.
No, I don't got no statues. Not yet. I'm waiting for him.
Nah, but let's talk about T.I.
Oh my god.
With his daughter.
Prove it.
What do
Basically, just prove it.
You know what?
What do y'all think?
I'm hoping she's having anal sex just to throw in his face. Like, I'm still getting smashed. How
old are you when you lost your virginity?
I was 18. I was really into the church. I was like a church child.
Were you really?
Dog.
This is why you're such a sexual.
Yeah,
deviant.
right. Holy fuck.
Yes. No, the thing is, I always was.
3 thumbs
Total
up, man.
180, right?
I always was, right? I even like looked in like biblically sexuality because I felt like, man, why do I like sex? Why do I love
tasteful
sex?
nude?
Because you have a penis.
You know what I mean? Yeah, and religion you're taught is wrong. But then I educated myself and found out that religion's just made to keep it's birth control.
It's
That's all
control.
it is. It's control. Because the thing that's stupid about it is most of these churches have mad women having kids all the time and no man around. Especially in the
pastor.
Deacon.
Bishop. Danny, how old were you when you lost your virginity?
Fuck. I don't even know, to be honest.
Damn, you get that much tang?
Yeah. I was young. I was real young, actually. It's probably like in middle school.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I was about 13.
Shout out Jennifer.
You remember the name? That's why it took him so long. So you said
do
it.
You remember your first name?
Oh, yeah, I remember her first name.
Everybody does. Do you?
Yeah.
What was it? Just say it.
Briana.
Briana, what's yours?
I ain't saying her name.
Still around? Still around? Still around?
No, she's around, but I don't really care for it. Like, in all honesty, like
I slept with 2 Brianas. This was the first one. Yeah, it was a black one and a white one. My first one was Briana. She's a black one. We was on the projects.
You're in the
that
projects?
whole thing. I was a project kid.
So you saying because you're in the projects, that's the reason you lost your virginity?
No, it's because I was that nigga.
Yo,
Thank you for clearing that up, sir.
You're welcome, bro.
I know there's kids in the project right now saying, why again?
I lived on State Street in a building, and
it was everywhere.
It was opportunity.
My man. The opportunity proposed itself, but you didn't shut it down. Proud of Benny.
That was given.
You know what, man? I shut down so many. I had so many girls who's like, you can come over my house. My mom's not there. I'm like, nah, I respect you too much. I was that guy. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm still a nice guy, but I was like, I really didn't, you know.
Like, God don't want me to have this pussy. I'm sorry. Like, no, God does want you to have the pussy. That's why he brought her to you.
That's why he brought
Blessings.
Blessings, exactly.
I was turning down God's blessings. There were so many of
He
them.
sent you 3 boats and you passed him away
Right.
thinking he was going to come get you.
He's going to get up there. He's going to be like, nigga.
Bro, my first year at Stick, right? First year at Stick. Once again, shout out to Stick. You know, you make millionaires.
I'm still waiting on my million.
Yeah,
right?
You know, I had the psych class, and there was this white girl. I forgot her name, but I've never been begged so much for a threesome. Her and her friend wanted, you know, they were like bartenders.
Don't tell me you said no. If you said no, I don't even want to hear the rest of the story.
That's what I'm saying. I said no. Like, to this day, I feel bad.
Oh
about
my!
it. Like, it's
you
like,
should feel bad for your
it was
penis.
it was like the worst thing. I mean, because now that I'm doing it, I know what I was missing.
I love you, man, but I'd be embarrassed to tell this story.
Yeah, right.
But
You know what? Just totally keep this one to myself.
No, I'm telling it because I know there's dudes out there like me right now.
Totally just gonna edit this out for you.
PR control.
Yeah.
So this is how we'll end this story. So Mav, you had a threesome with 2 white girls.
just voice edit over. He takes bits and cut it off. I had a threesome. Nigga's gonna edit it.
No, I mean, yo, you turned it down, man. It just wasn't your speed at the moment, at the time.
It wasn't.
Yeah, no, I get
But
you.
I'm actually happy though, because I think I would have had mad kids, bro. No lie.
If you
I
would
have
have had that threesome?
I have a horrible pullout game. I ain't lying, yo. I've been leaving it in. I'm like, yeah.
You don't pull out of nothing but a driveway.
Hell no. This is a driveway.
My
I
man.
don't. And I tell her too, I'm about to come. Just hold on
Like,
tight.
FYI, if you feel something,
So hold on, I'm about to make 18 years of a life-changing decision.
Right, you know, that's why when I found out man could buy Plan B, you go, bitch, I got to take that shit.
I know a girl who just had that shit on deck. Yeah,
Those,
crazy.
I like those girls. They're responsible.
She's like, hey, pass me that little blue pill.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo.
You go
What
take
color
your
is that
blue
pill?
pill.
I don't even know what color that pill is.
It's white. That's
white.
White?
Yeah.
The blue pill's Viagra.
Viagra, yeah. Blue Chew. Yeah, we gotta get them as a sponsor.
Blue Chew.
Have you ever tried Viagra?
I have not.
I
I'm
have
afraid
not.
of having a heart attack.
Yo, I'm
But I heard
afraid.
Blue Chew is like almost the same shit.
Is it?
But it's like kind of like a lower dose.
Yo,
Yeah.
what's
And
up
you
with
can
those
get
like
it.
store ones? Those like convenience store ones. You know those shit.
The
that you
over-the-counter
smell,
ones?
When I
over-the-counter
tried it,
scannable shit?
I think it made me come faster, to be honest.
So wait, so it does. You do get a sensation feel from
And
it?
I got kind of lightheaded, so I don't know.
Yo, I'm telling you.
So it rushed all the blood down there.
Full concentration.
It might have worked, but I kind
don't-
of felt like lightheaded after. I was like, this doesn't feel too good.
Yeah, man. Yo, I don't know. I don't do shit like that.
Nah, I'd rather stick to my weed.
I just tried it. I was like, hey, you know what? I was like, I got an Arizona. I went
yeah.
to the counter. I was like, what the fuck is this?
My shit still works. So like,
Yeah, my shit still works
my
too.
shit still work, man. So like, I can see trying it. Like you and your lady
Yeah,
want to try
just
something a
try
little
it.
different. Yeah. But I'm scared. Like I said, you be reading shit about niggas having heart attacks and
Yo,
shit
then
like that.
if
and
it
then, like,
don't
passing out
go down, you gotta go to the doctor and they gotta stick a needle in your dick to
Yeah,
take out
to
the
drain the
fucking-
blood out.
to drain the blood. Yeah, hell no. I'm just calling more ladies.
But how the hell does your blood get stuck in your dick and not leave? Like that's crazy.
Cause like that.
Because
That's
the-
what the pill is doing. Like
I
it's-
know, but how does it just stay like that? Like what? Like,
Listen, that's
eventually
what
it's gotta go down.
they were trying to make a heart medicine. Next thing you knew, that nigga's dick's going down.
That's how they made Viagra, right?
Yeah, that's what it was. It was
yeah.
supposed to be for a heart pill.
Yo, hell no.
I thought it was blood pressure pill. It was supposed to be a blood pressure pill, and they ended up fucking
I thought it was
just
supposed
giving you hard dicks.
to. We'll look it up.
Well, look
I forgot.
side effect.
I would Google it, but I really don't care that much right now.
Look at this side effect.
Honey, jump on this. Let's see if it ends.
New experiment.
Well, it's still up. Let's go
fucked
again.
14 times.
But like, how did they know like when it was too long? Like somebody had to like go through like the bad part about that pill. You know what I mean?
I know, right?
Like
That's-
somebody had to experience like the
Dude,
bad
why
part.
do you
of it.
think like years later you see all these like lawsuits for medicines that come? These pills come out after they run a certain study. Then they're like, okay, the study looks good. Let's go. It still doesn't. You don't still know all the side effects. That's why later on down the road you see, if you have taken this,
mesothelioma or something like that,
you might be eligible for
compensation. Like but like I don't know. Yeah, I never. I don't think I'll ever take one. I don't think I'll ever take one. No.
I'll probably take a half of one.
Half
Or
one?
maybe
I'll
a
take
fourth one.
like a quarter of
I'll
them.
take a quarter. Yeah, I'll start off. I'll take one, break it in half, and they break that in half.
All right, so let me ask you guys this: like in the spirit of experimentation, right? We've all like, what's the hardest, like the craziest drug you've ever taken, or the crazy? Yeah, what's the craziest drug you've ever taken?
Oh no, nothing.
Nothing.
Yo, I grew up. Did I mention this? I grew up on State Street. I seen all the crackheads.
Actually, he's just like,
ever in life.
I had some family
like,
members on like hard drugs, and I like you see that. It's not even the high's not worth it. Just seeing like niggas stealing your shit,
and that shit's expensive as fuck.
So what's crazy is right. Like I'll never do it, but I heard somebody talking about like they did crack with the first time, right? Like yo, it sounds crazy, right? I was like, yo, like how did you stop? Like I said, why did you stop? Because people smoking, they get hooked, and we don't understand why.
Yeah.
He's like, because it was the greatest thing I've ever felt. He's like, that's how you knew the drug was the worst thing for you.
Yeah.
Like, it was the greatest thing I've ever felt, and he just wanted to feel that all the time. I was like, so you had to stop? He's like, yeah, it was too good.
But, I guess I want to try anything, especially nowadays. Like, dude, you can't even buy weed straight from your weed guy anymore. They're like lacing that shit with rat poison.
Yo.
Yeah, like, what the fuck?
Like, yeah, man. And what about the vape joints?
But you know what? I really feel like that's government shit. I'm like T.I. conspiracy shit.
Yeah, conspiracy.
You know what I mean? Because think about it. You trying to push all these. You need that medical marijuana cells.
Yeah, true.
So if you know that one's a safer one, fuck buying the street one now.
That is true.
I'm gonna buy the medical one.
I'm gonna spend $40 extra to buy the marijuana one.
That's just called good business strategy.
Yeah, get these niggas hooked.
I mean, they know the strategy. How they clean out the hoods? Throw crack in there.
Or
Buy the
AIDS.
property.
Like just sprinkle a little crack. Like
AIDS.
fell. Just sprinkle a little crack.
And run. Nah.
But that's the thing. Like, was this crack thing though? Because when I hear people our age or younger doing crack, it's like
why?
Why? We have more than enough studies to show what the fuck this does.
Yeah, why? I feel like those motherfuckers are just like, let me jump out of an airplane without a parachute. Like,
That's basically what the fuck you doing.
yeah, like why would you do that? How do we get from T.I.'s daughter's hymen to this?
I don't even know. Like we totally just like got off that subject.
I have no idea.
Like, so how do y'all feel about that? Like,
I
if
think
it
it's
was your
bugging.
daughter, like,
Hell no.
would y'all?
Nah, I mean, well, like, all right. So let's get the story straight. He said when she was 16, he did it. So she's like 18 now or some shit like that.
He said he goes to every one of her pap smear and makes sure that her hymen's still intact.
Mm-hmm.
But, like I was listening, about the story. So the doctor does let you know that, it could break other ways. You break it riding a bike, horseback riding, gymnast, like shit like that. So I mean, I don't know. There's no point. Like
he's going to make sure that she's not having sex.
Yes.
But my thing is,
she's 18 years old.
why?
Well, he's not doing it now. He's doing it when she was like 16. She obviously, he said he doesn't do it now. But
So he didn't trust.
younger.
He didn't trust her word.
Yeah, but we don't know. I mean, I'm not defending him, but we don't know if she was doing stuff where
That's true, but
you know what I mean.
back to what V said though, is I would trust my kid. I would tell my, I want the relationship with
I'd
my
give
kid.
him the facts about sex.
Yeah.
And being safe about it.
And I actually would want my kids to know that I'm more comfortable knowing they're having sex. At least it's protected. Then that's how people get pregnant.
Yeah.
Yo, Dad, I'm going out with so and so. I'd be like that. Yo, I'll be like, yo, here's some condoms just in case. Dad, I ain't giving it to this nigga. I want that type of relationship.
Better
with my
safe than sorry.
Better safe than sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. But
Better her coming back with a fucking belly.
right? No, 100%.
Because the
belly
thing
full
is,
of
you're
semen.
taking care of 2 kids now.
Word.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Word. Like, nah, like, I think you got, like, at 16, like, I know that's young and you're still a kid, but, like, come on, man, like, at 16,
I
you're in
think
high
even
school, you're sophomore, junior.
even younger, you gotta start. You know what I'm saying?
having
Because
that
like I was like in
conversation,
middle school when I
I
lost
would
my
say,
virginity.
I would say it has to.
And you say you were what? You were 13?
13, just get
Exactly,
just
so-
like right in middle school.
I would say like around like 10 or 11 to start talking about it, discussing it.
Bro, we're such a sexualized world. When I left private school and I went
Oh,
to
look at this bougie mother.
nah, my pops
Everything's
really,
starting to make sense.
my pops really wanted me out of the elements. He had me in a private school. Then we went. It was too expensive because they had 5 kids. But then
Matt turned
Somebody
22.
should have had that-
What's this? Ooh, what's this?
Right.
Ooh, what's that?
Somebody should have had that talk with your dad.
Yo. Nah, I knew about everything because the thing was I was a nerd. Like I love reading, so
Yeah.
I mean, I grabbed Playboys just to read the articles before I looked at the pictures.
I knew people like that.
I love, but Bo, don't get me wrong. I would look at the pictures, but I normally sold the pictures. You cut them out, sell them in school. Kids would buy that $5 a picture.
I used to VCR tape like
Ooh.
the Spice Network and the Hot Network and all that. The Spice Channel, 58B on the black box. Y'all
Yeah.
remember that?
Damn.
58B.
58B on the black box. Put the VCR.
Damn,
on
remember
that
we
shit.
had A and B? Holy shit.
Yeah.
Damn. Now the fucking cable box goes up to like a fucking 10,001 and some shit.
Channels 900 and 999 are all at public access.
Yeah.
There's so much out there.
But yeah, like I think like you're right though that sex talk, like it's important to just educate.
Start that shit.
But
early.
you gotta trust that like I feel like if you don't trust your kid in that aspect, you feel like you failed as a parent because you don't trust the fact that you raised them to be responsible. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To value themselves, value their bodies. Like at 16, like imagine the kind of pressure she feels not being able to have that conversation with her father.
Yeah.
But if my dad was T.I., I would let him go to my appointments too, because she literally has whatever the fuck she wants. I was like, yeah, Dad, like come with me if you want.
But she grew up like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like
the
she
thing.
grew up not
Yeah,
knowing
that's
that
true.
she didn't have nothing.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean? Like he did no lie, yo. He put in crazy work to make sure that they live beautiful lives. Like you know what I'm saying? So like that's been her life since she's been born. So
Yeah.
for her, it's just regular day.
Yeah.
But like imagine you being 16 and you having feelings about a boy, and like you can't go to your dad and be like, Dad, like you know what I'm saying? Like have that open conversation.
Exactly.
Like, I feel like that like he's doing her more harm than good.
Yeah.
But not my child.
But
not
the
my
thing
place.
is,
Yeah.
but the thing is, at the same time, you mentioned a good point. They have money. It's different than people like us. You know what I mean? They have money. So her not having sex is cool because she's not worried about boys when she's flying out to these shows and doing whatever. You know what I mean? She could get that attention and everything. She don't have to put out. You know? Girls that don't have money, they put out to try to get that attention. You know what I mean? Let's be real honest. How many times we've seen like the girl we like, or our girl we even I ain't gonna say no names, but we could dudes with silver tongues. You know what I mean? Spit that smooth game just to get that pussy. You know, just because us as men weren't taught about our sexuality. It's so it goes back to like we need to teach it at a young age.
Yeah.
So that men know, all right, just because you have a dick, don't have to be sticking and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Beating it off is okay. Self-love.
Self-love. Self-gratification.
Self-gratification. I really feel like adolescents should be allowed to buy sex toys.
How old?
I would say just 16, only because it's like high school, but not hearing y'all niggas fucking at like 13, maybe once they hit teenagers.
You can go on Amazon and just buy a fucking dildo now.
That's
true.
true.
You don't even have to.
You don't even gotta go to the store.
Yeah,
You
you're
don't
not
gotta
thinking-
prove your age anymore.
Yeah, it's not like in a fucking. Oh, you're not 18 on Amazon. They're
Yeah,
gonna send
but
you a fucking
but the
dildo.
thing-
Imagine explaining
That's what I'm saying. Explain
That
the package.
package.
Yeah.
to your parents. Like,
Or
Yeah, but if they don't open it, I mean,
come
No,
on,
but the thing
brother.
is-
We live in ethnic households.
so here's
all of my mail is
yo, my
open.
mom still opens my
Yo,
mail.
all of
If
my
I
mail
get
is
mail
open.
delivered to my mom's house, that shit, I'm like, yo, you got mail for me? Yeah, there's nothing important.
open. Oh, you owe this bill. Oh, if you need this. Oh, you better pay that
yo,
soon.
all of your mail is open, son. Like that shit don't matter. Imagine explaining that. You got the what is it? The
Ass Blaster 5000.
the Ass Blaster 5000.
Or you got, you
the
got
Vag-tastic Voyage 360. You know what I'm saying? Shit that light up when you flip the switch.
Yo,
you know
did y'all see those the Avenger well, obviously they were not real Avenger, but they were Avenger themed fucking sex toys.
No.
They had the Hulk.
I already know where
The
that's
Hulk was some huge green fucking. Oh my god!
This?
That was a fucking big fucking dildo. It was like that big.
going. You won't like it when he's angry.
Yo, imagine that. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, shoot. It is 8:30. All right, guys. Yeah, I got to go. So we're going to wrap this up.
Boo.
I completely
Can you stop
forgot.
doing this shit?
I will stop soon when I'm not here no more. You guys have a fill-in.
We have
Make
a
it.
filler. We just get you. Yo, we
Get
gotta
you.
bring some women on this show.
Oh,
do, right?
wait. So I want to bring like a secret guest in.
Are you gonna tell us beforehand or no?
I'll tell you I'm bringing a guest in, but I'm not going to tell you who.
Is it like if it's nobody famous that like
Oh, no. There's going to be some good stuff.
yeah?
But I feel we all bring some. But I wanted to know if it's cool. Can I bring like a? Let's end this right here. We'll talk about this.
All right.
No,
yeah.
hold on. Let the
Wait.
people hear this. They want to hear the story.
Okay, so I feel we cool, right?
Yep.
Because there's some people I know, and things like interesting people I know.
We need some strippers.
So I just wanted to know. I mean, if I could just bring in a secret guest, we could say
if it's a stripper, then yes.
Look who's coming to dinner type stuff, and we just
I feel like the way you're setting it up is gonna be like
something crazy.
Yeah.
All right, fuck it, I'm down.
me too.
It is. I hope
right.
you guys will like it.
All right.
So that's another thing too.
Does
You
he
want to be on this show?
Does he identify as a woman?
Listen. There's a lot of people I know.
All right, let's close this out.
All right, everybody.
All right. Follow us. Listen to our podcast. We're on everything. We're on Spotify. What was it? Apple Podcasts.
Google
Podcasts.
Podcasts.
Google. All the important ones are all on there. YouTube. Follow us.
Thank you
Leave
guys
comments.
for hanging in on tonight's episode.
All right.
Sort of
Yes.
serious. It was actually
It
very
was sort of
informative. I like this episode.
Yo,
But
but
again,
always comment
at Vianci,
At Benny B Design.
at Unlock Character.
and we all love you. We are Let's Talk. Peace.
Deuces.
Later.